This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cageside Press. I am here with the stripper, the author, the new LFA strawweight champion who's going to be fighting at Dana White's Contender Series on August 11th, Vanessa LilMonter Demopoulos. Monster, I've talked to you in the last several months, and each time something new is going on in your career, and this time is absolutely no exception. I want to start backwards because I know you're very busy with everything. Talk to me about that finish of Sam Hughes. I have said it's probably submission of the year, and really just you're down 3 rounds probably. Did you feel you needed to pull something really special out of the hat when you went for it?
Yes. No, and I was like I up kicked her at some point. I was already down on points. I knew I needed to come back. I knew I needed to finish, and I knew I had jujitsu. So that's what we're gonna use is jujitsu. It was excellent. I started going for a leg entanglement position, and as I was tying it up, she started hitting me in the face, and I was like, man, I know where the triangle is. I used to grapple with my eyes closed and I'd get yelled at by my coaches because they're like, you need to be able to see what you're doing. But the human body is where it is. So I knew that the triangle was there. I went for it. I tied it up. And she was a warrior. They say that not many people are willing to live and die by the sword, but Sam never tapped. She never tapped. So she went all the way to sleep. But I mean, you got to give her some respect because that triangle was so freaking tight, and she really wanted to fight through that. So cahoots to her. But man, that shit was dope. It better be submission of the year. I'll tell you what.
I gotta ask because I'm aware of the optics of it. Look, I think the degree of difficulty on that move has to give it to you. I know everybody was hyped about Ariane Lipski's knee bar 24 hours later, and yes, that was very violent, but I know more people saw that one. I really think you gotta message someone at LFA. That's gotta start making the rounds because they posted all the clips but that one. And I feel like, dude, this was so awesome. I feel like it's got to get out there.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if this was UFC, that'd have been a 50K bonus right off the rip. But it's okay. Hey, I'm making my way there. We'll get our submission wins. We'll get our 50Ks.
All right. I gotta bring up now the point. You see Ron Kruk talk on the LFA account that less than 24 hours after that fight, which once again went 4 rounds, championship was not easy. You're taking a fight on Contender Series less than a month, a little bit change off of it. Talk to me about it. Like, did they legit just like call you the night of, the next morning? How did it happen?
Yeah, it gives me chills. I'm literally have chills right now thinking about it because that's how cool it was. Like, yeah, I didn't even go to sleep that night. As I was sitting there, like I was just starting to unwind. I was responding to everybody because we know I love the fans. And yeah, I got the phone call and I got the opportunity and I was like, yes, instantly. I was like, yes, I'm on it. Let's go. And they were like, whoa, like you just fought 4 rounds. We get it. You're ambitious, but this is an opportunity. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. They made me take a few days to think about it. But yeah, I was immediately like, I'm ready to go, and it is a quick turnaround, especially after a war of 4 rounds. But I'm used to competing back to back, for 3 years of jiu-jitsu that I was like hitting the circuit so hard. That was my life. I went from one tournament to the next every other week. So I'm used to this, and I'm ready for this. And I feel like a lot of that stuff has led up to this type of an opportunity.
Let's talk about it because this time last year, correct me if I'm wrong, but you weren't exactly having a lot of back-to-back fights. You didn't have the most active schedule. And since December, and if you guys follow me or follow Vanessa, because you do, I appreciate it. You repost a lot of our interviews. You've been a ring girl. You've been a commentator. You had a great fight in January. You won the title now, and now you're going to Contender Series, just a whole new level of attention. Just how would you describe the last few months and just having this just trajectory upwards?
Wow. Thank you for that perspective. And yeah, life moves very fast. I love life, and I really try to take advantage of a lot of opportunities that come my way because I'm genuinely having fun. I genuinely enjoy the things that are coming my way. And I try to grasp them. I love speaking. I love engaging. I love doing fun things like getting pretty and doing things like ring girl opportunities. But this is my path. This is my life path right here. Going into the Contender Series, going into the UFC, making my way through the ranks. And my goal was to be the the LFA champion. That since I've gotten into the LFA, I knew that that's what I wanted. I didn't even know if there was another champion or not. I didn't know if somebody had the belt, maybe they were inactive. But if you had followed me, you saw me posting like, "I want the belt. I want the belt." So it's like I love life and I grasp exactly whatever opportunity is right in front of me at that time. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I really am. I just love life, man. Life is cool. Life is cool.
You know what? I think a lot of people, when they follow you, I think that's the thing that people comment on is just that energy on social media. You send it out there. Every day, we follow each other. Everything, every day, it's a positive message you're putting out there. You respond to a lot of fans. You respond to a lot of people. Vanessa, I'm happy, but now I wonder what's it like because you've had quite the story, and you've openly said it. It wasn't always sunshine and rainbows and a lot of this other stuff. And now with UFC and the platform, so many more people are going to know about everything, the fun stuff, the good stuff, and the other stuff. What's that feeling like?
It's not scary because I've always been vulnerable, but I get concerned about people's judgments of my past without knowing where it's led me to. Because if it wasn't for my past, I wouldn't be so grateful today. I wouldn't be able to be as happy as I am. And it's because I have that life perspective, like, yes, I've been homeless. Yes, I was on drugs. Yes, I used to fight all of the time, and I've seen the other side of the fence of what hardships really look like because I experienced that. But it's because of those times that I'm half of the human that I am today. And I just hope that people get to recognize that, not because when you share a story, what you hear is all the bullshit. But I want people to take away all of the beauty that comes from the bullshit, and I hope that there's people out there who maybe are younger and they can relate to that and they can say, man, I am in a really shitty position. But if I choose better, I can do better. And those are the important things in life.
I completely get it. I do want to ask you something very interesting because I think that you are the only non-UFC fighter I've ever seen who frequently trains and you post about it in Reebok gear. Is this on purpose? Because I'll be honest, you don't tend to see it outside of the guys who are already with contracts.
Well, I've
Does
been a part
do
of
like your friends like Carlos Esparza and Mackenzie ever be like, "Hey, Vanessa, this might fit you. I already have like another dozen Reebok fight kits at home."
I've been fighting for a long time. I've been fighting for 10 years. And within that time, I've been a part of so many training camps. I've been a part of many training camps, and I've been around a lot of UFC fighters. I've been around the UFC. I've been here. I've been here. And they always say dress for the job that you want, right? Well,
So
it's
this is
paying off, guys.
this is on purpose, though. Is my point? It's like, yes, you're kind of trying to manifest things a little bit.
I'm huge on manifesting. I'm huge on making things happen. I speak this life, man. I walk that walk, but I talk the talk first. You got to know what you want and get after it.
When they offered you the fight on, the same night of that you won the belt, did they already tell you it was Corey McKenna, or is that something you found out a few days later when you officially made it?
They said that they had an opponent in mind. So they did tell me that there was already somebody that was waiting to get paired up with. So there was a 115-pound fight that was a possibility. And so that's what I knew, and that's all I needed to know, to be honest. Because my mindset is, if I'm really, if I'm actually ready for the UFC, then fuck it. Why not go into the contenders and show them head on, like, I'm fucking here. I have arrived. So I ain't got no problem fighting somebody to make my way in there. That's just, it is what it is. You know, you take opportunities as they come your way.
I'm assuming you've had time to find some tape on Fight Pass, see what she's all about. What does she bring to the table?
Corey McKenna's dope. You know, she fights for Cage Warriors, which is a really tough promotion. It's like the LFA is here to what Cage Warriors is overseas. So she's very young. She's hungry. She's, you know, she's got a very, she's resilient. She comes from some good camps. You know, she's trained with some good people as well. So I'm not expecting anything less but her coming out there and trying to prove to the world that she's the one who owns it. But you know, unfortunately for her, she's standing across the cage for me.
Vanessa, a very important question I think a lot of people are going to have. You are very vocal and open about all your extracurricular activities. Vanessa Demopoulos wins her fight. She's awarded a UFC contract. Are you going to keep stripping?
No, I'm done
Really?
dancing. I'm done dancing.
Uh,
I would love to not have to walk into that club any longer. And after August 11th, I'm gonna actually literally fight my way out of the strip clubs. So yes, I've been in there. I've helped girls. I've trained thousands of girls all around the country. You know, and it's been a cool ride. It's gotten me to where I'm at, and I love the industry for everything that it's offered me and everything that I've become through it. But I'm fucking ready to be a fighter, man. I've been ready to be a fighter. Like, let's go. Like, the projection of life is changing. This is a new chapter for me, and I'm so excited to live this adventure.
so even though it's been such a big part of your life, that's just it. This is it. You know, no matter what happens on August 11th.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be pretty, sexy, cute, own that shit, be a bad bitch, but I don't need to shake my ass to do that.
Okay. Okay. Final question. What would it mean to you to, we've talked about it. You started in Cleveland, you got into MMA a little bit later than a lot of people. What would it mean to you to come out there and Dana White says Vanessa Demopoulos, we're offering her a UFC contract?
Yeah, this is every life dream realization coming true. You know, it's crazy to even, you know, we went for the interviews over the weekend. And it's like, damn, like this is my life right now. You know, like I'm just so blessed and I'm so honored to be able to be living this experience. I always talk about, if you watch my shit, I'm always talking about, if you just work hard, if you really want something, you can have it. But to be living it, it's totally different. It's totally different, you know, and I'm in awe. I'm in awe in my own life. So I don't even know how I'm going to react on August 11th when I get that contract. Like, I'm going to lose it. Y'all are going to watch me cry. Like, that's it. Like, life is amazing. I'm fucking excited, my man. I'm excited. I can't wait. Yeah, I ain't got no other expression because it's just all going to come out of me on August 11th when I have that contract in my hand.
I mean, I can't really.
After I'm done beating the brakes off of Corey McKenna.
I mean, I don't think I could add more than that. Vanessa, we've talked about so many different facets of your career over over a lot of interviews. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's an amazing story. Thank you for your time. I'm looking forward to being there and seeing how it all plays out. And best of luck on August 11th.
Man, thank you so much. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I can't wait. I appreciate you. Love everybody. I love you guys.